Different by R.C. Long. They're different. It's a phrase you hear a lot when describing someone who's very similar to a lot of other people. They say we're all unique, and that's true. But in our world of mass production and our cookie-cutter media, they are very good at telling us who we should be and who we should let love us, at shaving away our individuality, squeezing us through all the same narrow passages, stories, and advice that rub away all the parts of ourselves that make us different. Every girl grows up believing that all men are dirtbags, except for the one that will eventually prove her wrong. From the beginning, love is defined by one person's shortcomings and the other person's ability to forgive them, ability to turn a blind eye, turn a deaf ear, delude themselves into thinking that this is the best they will ever be able to do. They're different. It's a phrase you hear a lot when you can't tell if they're trying to convince you or trying to convince themselves. If you say it enough times, it will come true. If you believe in them enough, if you say I love you enough, if you rescue them enough from themselves, then they will be worthy of your love and back-breaking efforts to hold on to them. You can only say they're different so many times before you recognize the quiver in your voice as uncertainty. They're different! It's a phrase you're surprised to hear when you hear yourself say it for the first time. It was never really something you thought about, until they reminded you of someone who has hurt you, until they made you look back down at your scars, until your mind started screaming while your voice went quiet. No, that won't happen again. No, they're different. Your dreams start to deform the people you love into the monsters your mother warned you about, sending you spiraling into a dark, confusing, heart-shaken abyss. I thought they were different. It's a phrase you hear a lot. It sounds an awful lot like defeat. When you finally realize you deserve better, but you're just not sure what that is. Your friends tell you you've just done something good for yourself, and nodding, you mimic them in trying to ignore the gaping hole in your chest. In the end, it doesn't matter if they were similar, or the complete opposite, or the same person months later. Just that you loved them, gave them parts of yourself that you obviously valued more than they did, like handing diamonds to a baby. They cast them aside, most likely not meaning to hurt you. Probably not meaning to hurt you. But it hurts, and you seesaw between you should have known betters and it was worth it, knowing full well that it's painful because it was real. That despite having been hurt in the past, you were able to love again, and it was wonderful. And you know you're still so very much alive.